Welcome along to the 58th edition of the Vic Guth Memorial, hosted by the Auckland United Club here at Rosedale Ballpark, ELE Stadium we're at in the lovely North Shore of Auckland. My name's Ricky Early, ably assisted today by Matty the Mullet. How are you, mate?
Absolutely fizzing, let's face it. I've been hanging out for this all day.
And so have I. We've been here a couple of days already, started on Friday night, big round of games yesterday, and we're coming down to the final round robin slot, the 4 o'clock slot, and it's getting very interesting. Got a couple of big games here today, or right now. The host on Diamond 1 on Freeman Field, Auckland United up against Roosters from North Harbour, and over on Diamond 2. Hasn't quite started yet, we're just waiting to get underway there. You see Papanui, ELE Papanui from Christchurch, they're taking on Paniki Kilbirnie from Wellington. Big ramifications. The 6 o'clock slot tonight starts the playoffs, the 1v2. The winner of that goes straight to the final. Manawatu Ramblers from Auckland, they're guaranteed number 1 with 5 wins on 25 points, but that's where it stops the easy calculations. Basically, the way it is at the moment, Papanui are in the box seat. If they win, they'll go through as number 2, but then if they don't, there's all sorts of ramifications. They're sitting on 15 points along with Auckland United heading into this round. And then PK and Roosters, who've still got that game to play, obviously, in this 4 o'clock slot, they're on 11 points. Dodgers are sitting there on 12 points, already completed their round robin. So next hour and 45 minutes is going to give us some huge insights as to what's going to happen in these playoffs, Matty.
Oh, yeah, mate. I'm rooting for Roosters myself. I've been a pickup player for them a bit, but, they've got a bit of a task ahead of them.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. Bailey Hawani just back helping out his old United club this weekend, picking up on the mound, and we'll go through them defensively as we're getting through the first innings. But Edu Drage leading off the hitting for Roosters in the top half of the first. Ooh. Out in right field, Alfonso Vanakovas. In centre field, Ben Anoka. In left field, Campbell Anoka. Third base, Toby Bourgeois. Shortstop, Calabrona. At second base, another pickup player from Miramar, Dante Matakatia, is playing second. Ruben Torpia at first. And don't blink, everyone, that is Isaac Fletcher behind the plate. He's doing the catching this afternoon. And on the mound, as we say, Bailey Hawani. Their designated player will be number 20, Thomas Anoka, and the designated runner, number 12, Ben Swarbrick. Hawani finding his zone quite good, nice and early, Matt. Get the rise ball to go up there.
Oh, he's dialing in on big time. He's got that edge of the plate, looked pretty sorted so far. Era's a pretty handy batter, though, when he wants to be.
And just nibbling away at the outside there. Fletcher setting up on the outside. Knowing obviously that Edu Drage does have good power.
Oh, yeah, you put it down the cock for this guy, you know where it's going to go. Straight through that scoreboard.
And just fouled out down the third baseline.
2-2.
So a big ask for Bailey this weekend. He's sort of taken the year off to concentrate on a little bit of work. And coming out and throwing a whole lot of games on a hot long weekend after Christmas can be tough, but he's done a good job. He's a very gutsy pitcher, Bailey, and the key is for him just to keep his team close. They've got a magnificent hitting lineup, so they're going to get him some runs, but he's just got to keep his team in it defensively.
Oh yes, he's got that. He's got that big time.
Edu Drage gets the drop ball over the plate. Automatic home run to just about straight away centre field. Gets it up in the slick stream. Wind's blowing out that way a little bit, but perfect start for the Roosters side.
Yeah. Is it out of here? You betcha.
So that's just what they wanted. Get some momentum.
You put it
coming in.
You put it down there. He's gonna bite it.
Yeah, Matt had said that already. He's got some good power, and coming into a crunch game, you couldn't ask for anything better from the leadoff hitting the home run. So 1-0 straight off the bat.
Great confidence booster for the Roosters.
In comes the captain coach playing first base, number 8, Curtis Tompkins. On deck, the designated player, Hohepa Monk. You see there again, good command on the outside for a right-handed hitter. And Tompkins getting a good twist on that one. Again, that's a little mistake he made against Eru. He just got the ball right over the heart of the plate. So just got to be careful. If he's going to work sides, he's got to keep consistently on those sides out there.
He's grabbing them too. You know, he's right there with his pitching right now. It's just he slipped up once and he paid for it dearly. Good discipline.
It's a nice miss on the outside, and as I say, good discipline from Curtis Tompkins.
He's a man of his processes, Curtis.
Yeah, student of the game, obviously. That's why he's coaching.
Yep.
So he's definitely a thinker.
Up high, 2-2.
Oh,
Not this time. Strikeout.
Yeah, nice pitch by Bailey, and nicely set up by catcher Fletcher, but looked very similar to the ball he called 2 pitches ago. So Curtis Tompkins just a little bit despondent going back to the dugout.
he must have just got the edge there. Pretty handy batter coming up behind him, though, Hohepa Monk.
Yeah, another Black Sox squad member, or former Black Sox squad member, Hohepa, and the batter in the on-deck circle will be the catcher, Andrew Van Striprian. As I say with Bailey, it's he's going to have a little bit of rust because he hasn't thrown a lot. He's got to make sure that his mistakes don't hurt him like it did in that first one. So if he's going to make a mistake, let's get it out or down. Like that, right over the heart of the plate again.
That's a huge hit. Is it out of here? You betcha. It's gone.
And the exact same mistake he made on Eru, just hung the drop ball up there over the heart of the plate, and to a good hitter like Hohepa Monk and Eru Drage, you're going to get punished. So
yeah, you put a ball like that with a guy like with his credentials, that's a hell of a shot.
And he didn't miss that one at all. It's straight away centre. We're standing right behind home plate and almost went into the caretaker's shed. It was out off the bat. So United just have a little bit of a corridor in the middle of the diamond, having a little bit of a chat, probably saying along the lines, again, just keep us in there. We'll go get you some runs. Let's work hard on every hitter. Let's make sure we concentrate on every pitch.
Yeah, exactly. It's about decision making and everything. He needs to figure out. When you haven't been in the game, for as long as he has. Not that it's that long. You need to kind of think outside the box a little bit. And can't just be chucking it down the pipe. Ooh.
It certainly seems to be the game plan. They're just working the outside on all hitters, whether they're left or right. Just keep on working the outside, but just 2 mistakes already, and it's cost him 2 runs. So he's just got to make sure he's working those sides good and proper.
Yeah, exactly. It can go just like that in this game. 2 hits, and it's incredibly damaging. Ooh.
He just tails that little low rise ball there, just catching the front corner. The ground announcer Fergus McAlpine's got a little bit to say in the background. He's obviously an expert umpire in his time, or he's going to be in the future. So you might hear that through our ground mics, but we'll just keep that for colour.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As all softball spectators and people in the fraternity know, yeah, exactly. We're all experts. We're all great umpires, and none of us have been out there.
Well, it's always this very easy way to avoid that kind of stuff. Just swing at everything, and everything's a strike. That's my philosophy. Oh, that's a good shot, but I don't think it's good enough.
Straight away centre. Benanoka taking that. Dutchy just got to the ball, but just didn't quite get through it. He got a good swing on it, but just didn't quite follow through, and it stopped 5 feet or 5 metres short of the fence and taken easily by Anoka.
Yep. A little bit more bat speed would have been a different story, and probably mentally damaging move for United, but they got away with that one. Ooh.
Just change it there a little bit, trying to work the inside. Jam Marty Cannons. So good time for Marty Cannons to be digging in here. 2-0, good hitters count.
Oh, yes. Pitcher's got to do a little bit of work here.
Interested to see the mentality of the Roosters team. Does he swing here with 3-0, or he's just looking to take and get another runner on base?
That seems to be the trend these days.
Take away. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That was the one you want to swing at.
That's right. It's a tough one, because if you pop up or ground out, you're the coach's.
Yeah, you watch the major
kicking.
leagues now, and they encourage it thoroughly. They're going to put one down for the fourth. You have a good go at it, but it is a coach killer.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a better pitch there by Bailey on the outside. He can live out there if he can keep that pitch, but he's just got to be consistently good with getting it there.
Oh, he just did enough there.
Yeah, nice hit to the 5-6 hole. Toby Bourgeois diving to his left, just comes off the glove, and Caleb Rona just jams it on the backhand there. So Marty Cannons gets onto first base. 2 outs, and comes Andy McMillan.
Very experienced player, very handy.
Handy Andy. The key for Roosters in this game, they've got to understand. No doubt, Coach Tompkins has told them, with United's offence, they're going to score some runs, so they've got to be very conscious to take every little opportunity they've got in this ball game.
Oh, absolutely. When I played Roosters, heavily focused around base running, stealing, hidden runs, things like that, and no doubt they'll be implementing a bit of that today.
A little fly ball up to first base. Ruben Torpio under that and cleans that up for out number 3. Not before Roosters score 2 runs on the 3 hits. 2 big automatics, and they go into the bottom half of the first innings. They lead the ball game 2-0.
Hell of a start for the Roosters. It's exactly what they want. They've got the edge. Let's see how they reply with some of their defence, because as we know, Auckland will get out there. Once they get the bat going, you're in trouble. So,
and that's the thing, Matty, about any sport, and I harp on every time I'm on the commentary, is that it's momentum. You've got to get some momentum, and if you hit first, you want to get out and score some runs and give your pitcher a target. And just interesting to see here whether Sean Greene is down as the nominated pitcher, or pitcher of note, but where they do a little shifty and do bring Edu Drage into pitch. He hasn't grabbed the ball yet, but it will be interesting, especially with a couple of run lead. They might have given Sean a few runs, but in such a crucial game, just you've got so much more advantage if you're in the 1-2 game rather than playing at 9 o'clock in the morning in the 3v6 and 4v5 games.
Mm-hmm.
So going through the lineup as it was written out defensively for Roosters, and they have made a change already with Edu Drage has come onto the bench, and Te Kirika Kupa Nikola has gone to centre field. So in right field is Ryan Kennedy, in centre field is Cooper Nicola, in left field is Andrew McMillan, at third base is Marty Cannons, at shortstop is Kevy Cannons. Second base, Levi Wilson, the young junior Black Sox player. At first base is their player coach, Curtis Tompkins. Doing the catching, Andrew Van Striprian. And starting on the Richmond is Sean Greeny. So it looks to me like Coach Tompkins is just going to have Eru warming up on the side, and he'll do a little bit of a positional change, and he'll come back in for Cooper Nicola if they require to have him come in and throw. But a big game here for Sean Greeny. As I say, international class lineup, offensive lineup for United. He's got a couple of runs in his pocket, so he just needs to come out and focus, try and get some ground balls and some fly balls. Doesn't have to strike everyone out, and give his defence a chance to defend a lead.
Oh, it's a great opportunity for him, you know.
On the mound for the Roosters, we have Sean Greeny.
Young fella, getting out there, getting it done.
On first,
See how he responds to it.
and second base, Levi Wilson.
Leading off for Auckland United is the left fielder, number 28, the hot bat, Campbell Inoka. He had a real big tournament down at the PK Classic last week when he was picked up by the Dodgers team. Crushed it down there, so he's looking to carry on that this week, which he has been. And on deck will be Dante Matakatia, the second baseman. And the whole warming up out back, the centre fielder, number 89, Ben Inoka.
First pitch for Greeny, strike one.
Tikarika. I was trying to look for it. Kirika. I'll just call him Kirika.
That's a nice miss from Sean Greeny.
1-1.
Van Striplian just asking the umpire, I thought that was the same spot as the first one you called a strike, sir. And his very polite, nice, polite, calm voice.
That's Dutchy. That is Dutchy, and that's a catcher for you. Oh,
Down the right field line, just fair. Oh, no, he's called it foul.
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
tad foul.
must have, yeah. Just by a whisker. Very handy shot if it was fair, because he was going straight to third.
Yeah, good hustle from Campbell
He's
there.
got some wheels.
It was cooling around, but the wind's just blowing across from right to left or right to centre. And I thought it just held it up there a little bit. So a little break, lucky little break there for Roosters in the bottom half of the first. The ball and 2 strikes on Campbell Inoka.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, that's very close.
Just missing there, 2-2.
Inoka with a big fly ball to right. Ryan Kennedy goes back and takes that comfortably for out number 1. In comes Dante Matakatia. On deck, Ben Inoka. Nice job there. Nice first set of pitches from Greeny. Some drop balls on the outside went well, and just obviously working again a little bit. Game plan's a little bit like United's. Just keeping the ball on the outside out of the power with that wind blowing out to sort of centre left across the field. So any fly balls get up in that, you can get out of here in a hurry. So they want to hit it out, they can hit it out into the wind.
Down low, ball 1.
Oh, yeah, that's a...
And a hard ground ball up the middle. See, Matakatia advanced to first base.
And Dante carries on his good hitting form with a nice hit up the middle.
textbook hit. Put it right down for him, though. He chucked that right down the tube. He's lucky he got away with a single, really.
And that's exactly the same we were talking about with Bailey Hawani. You've got to be very careful with these hitters. If you make a mistake, you get hurt in a hell of a hurry.
Oh, yeah, this Auckland team is just absolute savages. Chuck something down the guts, they're going to pump it into the club rooms, you know. There you go.
Beninoka with a hit to centre left. Andrew McMillan comes round. Matakatia will score all the way from first base.
Great shot.
So Beninoka says we can still score runs the other way, the old traditional way, with a nice line drive, and you've got good speed at first base. Had a gapper there. Andrew McMillan had to come across and sort of slide to his left in the 7-8 hole, and that was enough for Matakatia to say, well, I'm going all the way. So we've got a 2-1 ball game, 1 out. Beninoka at second base. In comes Alphonse Ivanakovas. On deck, the designated player for Auckland United, number 20, Thomas Inoka.
Bell. Right one.
It looks like the other game on Diamond 2 hasn't quite got underway, so these teams won't be able to look over there and just see what's happening and see how they're placed. Any ramifications there with that Papanui PK game. As I mentioned at the start of the broadcast, Papanui sort of in the box seat here. If they can win over on Diamond 2, they're going to claim second spot to take on Ramblers in the 1v2 game straight after this on Diamond 1. United need to win to give themselves a chance of guaranteeing themselves a chance at third, but a possible second place.
Oh, great pickup.
Nice play.
Nice piece of fielding there by Levi Wilson.
So Ivanakovas gets a check swing into the 3-4 hole. Curtis Tompkins comes across, tries to backhand it, can't quite get to it, but Levi Wilson makes a really good play and goes over to first base on his own. Ben Inoka goes over to third on the play with 2 outs, runner at third base. In comes Ben's brother Thomas. On deck, the first baseman, number 24, Ruben Topia. And Kevin Cannons backs up on it, ground ball to short. One hops it over to Curtis Tompkins, but can't pick that at first base. It goes by him. Beninoka scores from third.
Yep.
Tommy Inoka safe on first, so tied ball game.
That's a pretty crucial error there. That's kind of your bread and butter kind of play. Curtis trying to pick it up as close as he could to where it was hitting, but no good.
Yeah, I think the first mistake Kevin made is he went backwards. He had to come forward and get that and get his momentum coming forward, and then that throws a lot easier.
Ooh, that's a good pitch.
So 2-2's the score, bottom of the first. Must-win game for Auckland United, but also for Roosters, a crucial game. Tommy Inoka on the run.
Oh,
And safe at second on the straight steal.
Kiwi had a bit of work there. He picked that up. He Johnny just made that.
Did he call that a strike?
2 balls. 2 balls. Oh, sorry, 1-on-1. He did call it 1-on-1.
Oh.
Grounding out to McAlpine. Still looking at the zone. He's in disbelief at the call, but hey, as we say, we're all umpires up here, all experts.
Oh,
Top
that's
here
a
with a big
shot.
fly ball. Ryan Kennedy coming in from right to take that
Good
and cleans it up.
Great communication out there.
So Auckland United match in the bottom half of the first innings what Roosters did in the top half. 3 hits, 2 runs. We go into the top half of the second. We're back to all square. 2 runs apiece in this crucial game in the 58th Vic Guth Memorial Tournament here at ELE Stadium at Rosedale Ballpark, as well as we used to know it back in the day. We've got the ELE Stadium, we've got the Freeman Field, we've got the Level Off Field, we've got the Ray Tibbetts scoreboard. We'll get our names under something later on, Matt. No doubt. They'll name something after
I'll
us.
probably have to pay for a sign and put it on the thing, like, the Yamaha or something like that,
Not SPE.
No, not ESPN. No. That's not a family-friendly brand. But, yeah.
I think we put the first inning behind us. Now we'll see who's going to knuckle down. You know, some sort of little rustiness, a little bit of nerves from both sides, and then we'll see who settles down the best. And it's going to be the team that reacts best to any pressure takes out this ball game.
Oh, it must be nice in the position that Bailey's in, that he knows that it doesn't really matter what happens when he's pitching. He knows his team can back it up with some seriously good hitting, and they manufacture runs. That's what they do. So he should have all the confidence in the world.
Yeah, I think the key here is for both pitchers is limit the beginning. You know, give two at a maximum. You know your team's going to get you some. But if you walk one or two and give up a couple of hits, and all of a sudden they score 4 in the innings, then your team's really, it changes the whole at bat for your team.
Yeah, snowballs out of your control. Ooh. Oh, scored it too.
Nice pitch on the inside, 1-1.
I think we worked out umpire Hickman likes the inside, and sometimes he likes the outside.
It's very diplomatic of you.
No, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they go straight back on the inside after a rise ball, go straight back on the inside with a nice drop ball. So, nice thinking there by catcher or part-time catcher Fletcher. Ground ball out to Caleb Rona.
And Rona over.
Makes a nice 3-hopper over to Ruben Torpia.
That'll bring Ryan Kennedy to play.
In comes the right fielder Ryan Kennedy. On deck, second baseman just made a nice play, Levi Wilson.
On deck, number 3, Levi Wilson. Full strike.
Ryan Kennedy with a ground ball, nice play. Caleb Rona.
Great pickup.
And
Nice pick on the backhand. And that's exactly what you want as a pitcher. I'm trying hard out here, boys. If I give you some ground balls, can you make a play? And that's exactly what Caleb Rona's done for the first 2 outs of the inning. In comes Levi Wilson. On deck, the leadoff centre fielder, Tikitika Kupanakola.
full strike.
Ooh. Is that outside again?
That's that one he likes sometimes, Matt.
Yep. Sporadically.
And Hawani comes out and goes 1-2-3 on Wilson, and Auckland United go 1-2-3 on Roosters. So they have settled down.
Yep, they've got the mental edge, I reckon, Auckland now. When they reply like they did, manufacture some runs, and they come out and get 3 up, 3 down.
That's right. That's the momentum. They've just stopped the offensive momentum of Roosters. They're just going to come out now and get some offense going themselves and try and get themselves a lead. Put a little bit of scoreboard pressure on Roosters and see how they respond to that. So just running through the format here. As I say, this is the last 2 games of the round robin in this 4 o'clock time slot. The next one, as I've mentioned, is 6 o'clock. Ramblers will take on any type of scenario depending on this. We'll come back to you as we have more info on that. Tomorrow morning they kick off at 9 o'clock. The third team, 3rd v 5th and 4th v 6th. They play at 9. The winner of those 2 games will play at 11 to play the loser of this game, and then the winner of that goes to the final. So I hope that's confused you a lot, but basically any team that finishes in the top 6 of this round robin are still alive, but the lower you are, the more games you've got to play. So obviously the teams that want to finish first and second, if you can get to that game tonight, you've got a maximum of 2 games tomorrow, and that's where they want to be to save their pitching. But if not, it's up to your hitters to get you through from the early morning spot. Grab a Happy Meal from McDonald's on the way through the ballpark about 7:30 and go for your life, boys.
Exactly. Normally when I get a Happy Meal, it's just for the toy, but unfortunately it's quite a large choking hazard, so if you mix it up with your burger, it's an absolute debacle.
A few of the patrons are coming in now into the shaded area of the grandstand, bringing some nice refreshments up from downstairs. Auckland United have done a lovely job with the food and beverage area. Got some gazebos out there for some shade and a little bit of protection from fly balls and foul balls coming through. And running a nice canteen down there with some nice food. Isaac Fletcher leading off for Auckland United in the bottom half of the second innings. On deck, the shortstop just made a couple of nice plays. Caleb Bronner.
Oh, that's a good pitch.
Nice change of pace here from Green. 1-1.
That's what he needs to do a lot more of. He's not going to throw up by these guys with, he's not express pace, Greeny, but if he can throw that change up and keep them off balance, it's going to help out his cause a lot.
In the dirt, ball 2. 2-1.
Ooh. There it is again. I think that was maybe a bit further out than the pitch he called a ball on the first one, but this is really going to upset the batter mentally, that kind of stuff.
Outside, 3-2.
Good lead off at bat here from Isaac Fletcher, taking it deep into the count, got a full count, making Greeny work hard, the first batter up in this inning, and gets the ball on the inside.
Oh, very good make-up, but not good enough, unfortunately. It was very close.
Yeah, nice play to his side by Levi Wilson. Got his glove to it, but just bobbled out, and he come back with a backhand flick over to Curtis Tompkins. But Isaac Fletcher, the very speedy Isaac Fletcher, he'll tell me, or anyone that wants to listen, gets in by a step, and obviously, because he's doing all the catching, his legs are a bit tired. That's the only reason a DR could be coming on for him.
Yeah.
Ben Swarbrick, he's putting a bit of a limp on Zach, going across just to show people that it's got nothing to do with his speed. It's just a quiet injury he's been carrying for a little bit. He's going to go put the guards on. Oh, nice play by
keeping him honest. Keeping him honest out there. They know why he's there. He's there to do a job, that guy. So, you know, they know he's going to be running.
So, Caleb Bronner into the batter's box now. On deck, the third baseman, Toby Bourgeois.
Outback, 1-1.
On the roof.
And it's great that the ballpark broadcasting's going global today. We've got lots of viewers internationally. I'd like to say hello to Freddie Hay and Heather Ray over in Brisbane, watching their old club, United, or Freddie's old club. Heather used to be a Ramblers girl, obviously. Very successful players in their own right, those two. Nice bunt by Caleb Bronner.
Great bunt.
Yeah, nice bunt there from Bronner.
Gets Ben Swarbrick over to second base. So a cheerio to you two over in Aussie. Sorry about the pandemic. You can't come back. I believe Heather's trying to get back and see the grandkids shortly. So, Freddie, you just stay over there and keep that COVID to yourselves over there, mate. And your sneezing and your coughing. and just keep drinking your warm 4X or whatever you're drinking over there, mate.
God.
In comes Toby Bourgeois, the third baseman for Auckland United. On deck, the lead-off hitter, Freddie's cousin, Campbell Anoka.
Oh, yeah. Good change of pace there.
Sorry, let's strike one.
Good young player, Toby Bourgeois, had a fantastic fastball 45 with the central team.
Oh, yeah.
Played some great softball.
That's an interesting call, that one.
Tough one. The players aren't really having too much to say. They must be liking the zone, but just looks a little bit inconsistent on the outside from up here.
Yep.
Oh, one out, runner on second base. Let's see if Toby Bourgeois can knock in the go-ahead run for Auckland United.
Inside. 2-1.
He's throwing it everywhere but at the moment. Everywhere but.
Bourgeois over to second base. Nice play by Levi Wilson.
Good pickup.
Knocks that down. If it gets through to right field, they score the run. So 2 outs. In comes the lead-off hitter, Campbell Anoka. On deck, Dante Matakatia.
Well, I can smell those sausages from downstairs.
Yeah, that's why I brought up food and beverage. The whiff of the steak rolls and the bacon egg rolls just come screaming up here.
Oh, yes. Good spot.
Not great for a man that should be on the keto diet. Not helping out.
I'm on the kilo diet.
I'm on the seafood.
Yeah, I've got a weight problem. I can't wait to eat.
I heard the other day you're a big fan of the snacks.
1-1.
So Greeny is fully aware here. He needs to be very careful with Campbell Anoka. Don't hang anything over the plate.
Bella. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Single scores here. It's a crucial hit. Oh, just trying to push it out there, isn't he?
Yeah, nice spot on the outside and fought off well by Anoka. Just
1 ball, 2 strikes.
you can't be rolling the dice on that outside pitch. You know, it's not a pitch he wants to hit, but it's out far enough that he can't do much with it. So you just foul that off and live to fight another day.
Yep.
Just sort of the attitude.
Yep. You don't want to be leaving it up to the Blues' decision. Oh,
And again,
Cheap swing, Bella.
a little bit off speed there.
just a low rise ball, a little bit of curvy frisbee low rise.
Oh,
Bella again.
he's making him throw some pitches, eh?
Yeah.
He's put a lot of balls down in this innings.
And again, it's on the outside, but he can only get the end of the bat to it. He can't get the barrel of the bat to it, so he's doing a good job of just fighting it off, hoping that if Sean goes out there again, he might make a little bit of a mistake and bring it a ball closer, and then look out.
Oh,
Down in.
Nice call from
2-2.
Dutchy behind the plate there. He sees Campbell's leaning over and just trying to get something on the outside, so we'll jam you. There's only 2 balls and a strike at that pitch. We're 2-2 now. Just trying to get him to get something off the hands. And Greeny Gets the ground ball, throws over the first base, but digs it in. Curtis Tompkins can't pick that, so Ben Swarbrick does come home.
Scored the third run of the game for Auckland United.
And they get the go-ahead run, 3 runs to 2. AU lead now with Campbell Noka at first base.
2 out, that'll bring out Dante Matakatia.
Dante Matakatia
On deck, Ben Knocker.
comes to the plate. On deck batter, Beninoka, 2 outs. And one the dirt gets away from Van Striprian.
And that's the
And Noka goes across to second base, unopposed.
Roosters have got to be careful here.
It's that big innings here. They've got to avoid the big
This
inning.
is where the wheels could fall off. Sounds like something's happening on that other diamond over there. Oh,
Matakatia gets one straight down the
Yeah,
throat
good
though
catch.
of Andrew McMillan. Taken nicely, so limiting the exposure, just the 1 run, but it is the go-ahead run. After 2 complete, AU lead the ball game 3 runs to 2.
into the top of the 3rd we go. Auckland United lead 3-2.
A beautiful weekend of softball up here, Matt. The weather is unbelievable, just the way we like it. There's plenty of shade here at ELE Stadium and the grandstand, the gazebos, and some good softball, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow when it's sudden death and teams are playing for their lives, and
Yeah.
that's when you get the most excitement, the most desperation, and
brings the best out of people for sure.
it does. It brings the best out of people and the players as well. So looking forward to here to tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be beauty.
I'd have to say I've probably never been more sunburnt in my life than being at Rosedale Park, to be honest. I've gone through some sunblock around here.
It looks like they're underway over there on Diamond 2.
Bears too, to be
I'll
honest.
try and get you a...
Just quietly.
I go a bit red in the face after a couple too. It has nothing to do with the sun. Something to do with the hops or something in the beer. Or
Yeah, the Rosedale hop.
yeah.
Leading off for the Roosters, we have Tika
Top of the order up
Nicola.
for Roosters. Tikarika Kupanorkola leads off for them. On deck, Curtis Tompkins.
And following him, Curtis Tompkins.
And TK, obviously a star of the Junior Black Sox last year at the World Championships in Palmerston North. Very, very fast. Good hitter, got hits with good power. Great outfielder, has a good arm. He's got a huge future in the game. Like watching this young man play.
He's got a great attitude as well. He got that edge he was looking for there.
1-1.
And just spun off the end of the bat. Nice hit hard to centre field, but Beninoka can read that off the bat better than anyone in the game. He takes it comfortably in centre field. So 1 out, and comes Curtis Tompkins. On deck, Hohepa Monk.
Here we go. This is a section that did the damage in the first innings. Let's see if they've got their backs up and they're ready to go.
Yeah, quite interesting. Eddie Drage is just coaching out on first base. I thought he might have been warming up in a crucial game where you really want to win to help your chances of getting up the pecking order a little bit higher.
Oh yeah, when you've got a pitcher like him in the stables, it's yeah.
Yeah, they don't have another game tonight, no matter what. But, or not no matter what, there's a possible chance that they can get through to qualify a second. They just need some things to fall their way.
Outside ball 2.
But they don't want this game getting away on them too early either. So interesting he's not raring to go. Must be a method to their madness over in the first base dugout. And we believe one of their other pitching stocks, Pitarona, may have hurt himself in the previous game. He was pitching against PK, but then came out of the game and he noticeable limp as he
Yeah.
came off, so we haven't had any confirmation as to what that is, but hopefully it's nothing too major for a key player for him, and also North Harbour coming up in a couple of weeks for the NFC Championships back here.
He's a clutch player. Oh,
Curtis Tompkins, hard hit down the third base line, gets by Bourgeois.
nutmegged straight through the legs there. That was hit hard, very hard. It's been an impressive stop if he got it.
And here comes the man with already a home run to his name this ball game, and that's exactly what Roosters wanted. A target at first base for him, someone to hit for. And again, Bailey Hawani needs to be very careful not to make a mistake and hang that drop ball belt high over the middle of the plate this time. So he'll be concentrating extremely hard on his location of his pitches to Monk. 1 out.
This is the kind of stuff O'Hepper lives for. He's desperately probably trying to get another one out of the park here, I reckon. He's looking pretty confident.
Bourgeois gets that
it
one
could be
right.
Costly.
And double play.
Yes, great double play.
5-4-3 double play. So Toby Bourgeois gets the hard hit ball, makes up for the one that gets through him the first time, retires the side eventually in order. Move into the bottom half of the third innings. Score remains the same. Auckland United 3, Roosters 2. I'll leave you with the dulcet tones of Matty the Mullet for a second. I'll just go check on that score and pop off to the little boys' room.
Greeny taking the mound again, like we were mentioning earlier. Kind of thought Edu may be making an appearance on the mound, but they're obviously back in the young gun. He's looking pretty confident out there as well, so let's just see how it goes. It's pretty tight so far.
Lee Knock or Auckland United in the bottom of the third. We had Benny Knocker on deck. Out Pond, over Nicolas.
Ben Anoka coming up to have a hit here. Incredibly handy batter. If you haven't heard his name, you're probably living under a rock when it comes to softball. Just a little bit of a misfield there. Safe on one, he ran it out.
Up to back now, out Pond, over Nicolas. On deck, Thomas.
And just an update from Diamond 2. Papanui have taken an early 2-0 lead over Paniki Kilburnie, so that helps their cause if they can get through that game. As I say,
Who's on the mound for?
they win their through. I didn't quite get that.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Matt, I wasn't that thorough. Alphonse drops down a nice
Don't let it happen again.
bunt. I won't, don't you worry. As my wife said, I need to be told once. So, good respect shown there by the Auckland United team. A power hitter of Alphonse Ivanakovas. They know that they're just trying to play for another team run. Sacrifices out, moves Ben Anoka over to second base into scoring position for his brother, who's just coming to bat. Number 20, Thomas Anoka. So, you know, just trying to build on their lead one run at a time. Obviously, if Thomas can get a hold of one, it'll be two at a time.
Oh, yes.
First pitch strike from Greeny.
Yeah, Tommy Anoka knocked a nice little surprise bunt. Beats that out.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Lovely play.
Textbook bunt, hey. That is pretty to watch.
And just mixing it up, the United team. Obviously, Tommy Anoka, a great power hitter, Black Sox star. But again, seeing the corners are back, lays down a nice surprise bunt, gets himself on base. And it's go time for Auckland United. Runners on 1 and 3, 1 out. You can just see here what the father and coach Deluxe, Duncan Anoka, over on third base, throwing the signals through, whether he tries to get Tommy across first pitch over to second base. And he is, he's away.
Oh, that's not good. Just lost it.
Yeah, a couple of bad errors there. Anoka only going halfway, or Tommy Anoka only going halfway. The throw was down, one hop to Kevy Cannons. It did a nice job of stopping it, but then he lost the ball, couldn't find it. So Ben Anoka went home, and then one hop throw into home gets past Van Striprian. So a couple of errors just cost Roosters a run there. Now it leaves Tommy Anoka at second base. Ben scores 4 runs to 2. Auckland United still 1 out. Runner on second base. Ruben Topia at the plate. The catcher, number 7, Isaac Fletcher, scratching the ground in the on-deck circle, ready to have a go as well.
That kind of play drives you up the wall, because you practice that a million times, and when it goes pear-shaped on you in the game, it's never something you think of.
Yeah, and it wasn't that bad. It was only the throw was the half a foot short, and it just and instead of Kevy, which 91 times out of 100 he'll probably scoop that. Ruben Topia with a high hop at a third, and Tommy Anoka runs straight into that. The tag of Marty Cannons. Ruben Topia gets over to first base. So yeah, you can practice it all the time, but just a minor variation from that perfect stuff you do at training, and that's just pressure. It's pressure in a game that you can't. It's very hard to simulate at training. But it's cost them crucially here because it's cost them a run. Ben Swarbrick, the designated runner, comes on for Ruben Topia at first base.
The play in the first place by Auckland was a gamble. Like he was gambling big time what he was doing, and I guess to a certain degree they rely on some kind of error like that for it to work, and it's paid off.
Ball 1.
I've got to say, I got to admire Isaac Fletcher today. He's not a catcher of note. He's a first baseman. Used to pitch when he was a young player. Didn't even know he caught until today, but an injury to Kellen Compain in the first game after a couple of batters, and Isaac's put his hand up and says, I'll come in and get behind the dish, and done a pretty good job.
It's a big out for them too, Compain. He's just a stellar player, and he's got big shoes to fill. I've found myself in that position a few times, unfortunately.
Filling shoes?
Filling shoes and things of that nature, a lot of foot-long things. But it's for another broadcast.
Isaac Fletcher goes boom!
Oh, yes! Was that out
and
of here?
Out.
Was that out of here? You betcha.
Looked a lot bigger off the bat, I've got to be fair. I thought I might, halfway through, I thought I might have called a little bit early. The wind did just sort of hold that up a little bit. But just praising Isaac Fletcher for his catching, but big ups to him there. Offensively, he's just come up trumps for his team, and that's that big inning. And Edu Drage is warming up down the bullpen. Matty just pulling him out. That's why you have a colour man in the booth that's got an eagle eye for detail. But we talked earlier about the big innings, Matt, and there it is. 3 runs in this one, and all of a sudden, the famous saying, and then Calarona gets one through the 5-6 hole.
There's 2 outs here. They've got to put a cork in it quick. This is momentum, big time.
It's only a matter of 2 minutes ago where they had 2 outs and a runner on 2, looking like it's going to be okay. Well, even 3 minutes ago they had 1 out and a runner on 1 and 3, and they made an error, and it's just gone south on them real quick. The old Nick Minute.
Yep.
They're in big trouble, and all of a sudden they've got a 4-run deficit, and they've still got to get out of this innings against a very good hitter, and Toby Bourgeois at the plate now. Bourgeois flies out to Ryan Kennedy out and right, takes that comfortably. Ends the bottom half of the third inning. United increased their tally by 3 to 6. Roosters 2.
We've got Dutchy coming up to bat, I think. They really need to put bat to ball here and, reply, because Auckland is just going to keep doing this.
Yeah, they will, and that's how ruthless they are. United, with the class batting lineup that they have, and understanding that it's been a long weekend for Bailey, and it's going to get longer. The only way we can make it easier for him to get a few runs in his pocket, so he can just sit back, relax, and just pitch to his field. He doesn't have to power pitch, and just look after his arm a little bit. Not sure whether Tommy Inoka might come in and pitch a couple of innings late in the game. Looks like he might actually gone out to left field. Yeah, he's might be a change here. Campbell Inoka's gone over to centre field. Ben Inoka's come off the field, so Tommy's gone out to left field. And it looks like. And just an update from our great hostess with the mostess, Tracy Topia. Scores the same, 2-0 to Papanui in the bottom half of the second innings over on Diamond 2. So if that score stays the same, they will play Ramblers on this diamond at 6 o'clock tonight in the 1v2 game. To see who goes directly to the final tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the 58th edition of the Vic Guth Memorial from ELE Stadium here in the beautiful North Harbour, in the beautiful Auckland, in the beautiful North Island of the beautiful New Zealand. We're COVID free and we're loving it. Look at the crowd here. There must be 15,000 here. You probably can't see them all on the cameras, but they're in the shade.
You've got to stop drinking while broadcasting, mate, because you've got double vision at least.
There's only 7,000 here. And he's right, Dutchy's up, Andrew Van Stripperen.
Meat of the order.
The emotional leader of this team, I must say. And Bailey gets the drop ball on the inside for strike number 1.
Got a piece of it, not quite.
About off 2 strikes.
I don't know if you can hear it at home, but we can certainly hear it here at the stadium, the encouragement that Isaac Fletcher's giving Bailey from behind the plate. You don't hear a lot of it from catchers anymore. I think the last guy was a guy a couple of feet to the left of me, Chopper Gerbies, helping the pitcher out. Just got to encourage him.
Oh.
Up by 1 and 2.
Chopper was a left-hander, hit a lot just like Isaac, mate, with power. I don't know if he's told you that.
Yeah, it did have power when he made contact. Yeah. Many a game. Every time he swung at it.
Oh, so he made a lot of noise just like Isaac did, but it was when he missed the ball, or?
Well, it was a bit of everything, really. If it wasn't going over the fence, he was out pretty much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So I think he got 1 home run in 1 season, I think so.
It's hard to tell because I think the live stream back then was black and white. It was that long ago, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not just that, but he obviously overstayed his welcome in the Premier squad.
Yeah.
Big time.
Was it live stream or was it, after the game finished, the Kiwi went to bed? Was it that far back?
I think it might have been the case of similar to like a courthouse, just someone sketching it.
Oh, yeah.
On a inside of a cave or something.
Nice hit to centre field while we're talking a bit of mumbo jumbo. Marty Cannons gets one off the hands out in the centre field. So 1 out. Gives an opportunity here for Roosters.
I probably shouldn't say too much about Chopper. He's got some pretty bad stories about me in the Northgate Premier side. Nothing to do with softball, just howlers.
Howlers.
Yeah.
I think you're just fortunate he hasn't got the
Yeah.
the earmuffs on today. Listen to some of. It's been a while since Ballpark Broadcasting's been out. The boys, the COVID-free lads, are are coming out of the woodwork and getting the rust out in the commentary box here today as well. So Andy McMillan in the batter's box. Squares the bunt, then goes to slap.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Has a swing and a miss. 2-0, 2 strikes on Andy.
Outside, ball 1. 1 and 2.
There he goes. He's clawing his way back.
And Bailey doing a nice job of just keeping off pace a little bit there too. You know, no, there's not a lot of powder in the gun at the moment. So he's just trying to finesse his way around.
Ooh. Jamming him up big time.
Yep, just working the outside. Threw a little off-pace drop ball on the outside there and then come back in with a hard rise ball on the hands. Nice bit of discipline from Andrew McMillan. And Cannon's on the run and called out, leaving early at first base. So the ball's called dead. Andy McMillan comes back to the batter's box, but it's 2 outs now. Counter 2 and 2. Still aggressive, that's good from the Roosters side. You've got to make things happen sometimes. You can't just sit back and wait for it to happen.
Oh, exactly. You got to make you know you got to make your own luck really. But yeah, you're not going to get that one past Porteous. Brave, very brave leaving that.
Yeah, I think the DRS might have just caught that clip on the outside stump. Half a ball, is that out on the review?
Yeah, that was pretty close, as well as obviously the track record of this game with outside pitches. Oh, he's done well.
That's a good at-bat, really good at-bat from McMillan.
Good bat. Yeah, well, he had 2 on him and then fouled off a few. He's worked hard in there.
So 2 outs and McMillan at first base. That's quite a bit of a family affair here, but the tournament organiser from Auckland United, Ron McMillan, father of Andy. So Ron might be torn there. Just see her at first base, put her on, just in the uniform top, but just shorts. So hoping that's nothing too serious for Pitta.
Oh, he's an absolute beanpole, isn't he?
Yeah. Must get sick of ducking every time he goes into the dugout.
Oh, I remember when he was a young fellow, he was, probably, 5 foot something, and then he came back the next season, he was, 6 foot, 6'5" type thing, and we were going, what the hell, what have you been eating?
Him and McCarthy's coming to first base to run for Andy McMillan. In the batter's box, Kiwi Cannons, 2 outs.
Outside, ball 1.
Great
Kiwi
shot.
Cannons with a blooper into left.
Great shot.
McCarthy heading round to third base. Tommy Anoka comes up with a big throw.
Good wheels.
And by Tommy's own admission after the game, I'd say that was a bit erratic. He will tell us it's a bit erratic. He throws the ball between home and third. But I don't think he would have got the speedy Henry McCarthy at third base. And Kiwi Cannons goes round to second on the play. So we talked about earlier, Matt, for Roosters, the key is taking every opportunity they get. Ryan Kennedy up to the plate here, 2 outs. I think they desperately need a hit here and try and reduce this deficit back from 4 to 2 runs to give themselves a sniff at this.
Oh, exactly. I think Auckland might find themselves in the same position that Roosters did last innings, that possibly a pitching change could be in order. He's done a good job so far, Bailey, but if they've got a plan B, you don't want these guys getting on top of you.
Yeah, unfortunately, Plan B's out in left field. He just threw the ball in. So if there was going to be a change, we'll notice it when they go back into bat, whether Tommy Anoka goes out and warms up out the back, just to be sure, But I think it looks like they're going to go with Bailey all the way here, unless something drastic happens. I think 4 runs in his pocket might be enough, but as I say, if they gets back to 2 here with a hit, or maybe even just the 1 with a big hit from Ryan Kennedy.
Swing and a strike 1.
Big unit, this lad.
Swinging what looks like a Bryson Baker, but I thought the orange ones were quite light. Oh yeah, that's the one you wanted. That was right down the guts.
And
And 2 strikes and 1 ball with 2-0 count. Kawani just working the outside there, not getting too close. Making Kennedy earn a hit if he wants it. But big at bat here. Big at bat for Roosters in the whole scheme of this whole game. And possibly the tournament.
Oh,
And gets him on the outside with a drop
That's it.
ball.
well, you can dispute it all you want, but you're going back to the dugout, buddy.
And I think you can dispute it, but it's been the same all game. So he'll go back to the dugout, and so I'm not happy about that. But it's been consistent, and I think everyone would have been told on a 2-strike count, don't leave it up to the blue.
I didn't think it was that bad, personally. I thought it was right, it was there or thereabouts. It's not something you want to be leaving.
So as a big moment there, and they needed to get a hit there and try and bring that back to 6 runs to 4. But we're still at 6-2. Auckland United leading Roosters in the last round robin games slot.
Greeny's still on the mound too.
Yeah, they've kept him there. We saw Eru warming up out the back, so obviously the Roosters management think that Sean's going okay. He can hold them in there. And again, it's just up to the offense. You've got to challenge your offense. Hey boys, we need some more runs. We're not going to win this ball game with 2. So Lash goal.
Oh, it's a good way to test his mettle, young fella.
Yep.
Put him in the deep end.
And I suppose if they're going to go deep into this tournament, it doesn't look like Pitter's going to be too much help on the mound tomorrow. So this young man's going to have to throw some. So we might as well keep you going here.
leading off Auckland United, Cameron Hocker.
Top of the order, Campbell Anoka leading off for AU. On deck, Dante Matakatia. There's a slower one.
Base there for Greeny, fouled off, strike 1.
Campbell keeps the hands back, just fouls it back. And another one kept the hands back even better. But line drive straight to Levi Wilson at second base for out number 1. Then comes Dante Matakatia on deck. Let's just see if Benanoka does come out or if who is hitting for him. No one come up the stairs as yet from the third base dugout.
Here he comes.
As they do, ball 1.
So it looks like Ben is okay. I think he might have a niggly groin injury or something. Sometimes this weekend you'll see him jog up to first. Yeah, he's looking a little bit ginger on the walk out. So maybe just protecting a niggling little injury. Another line drive, this time to shortstop by Matakatia.
Shot straight
Kevin Cannons takes that waist height for out number 2. In comes Benanoka on deck. Alphonse Ovanikovis. 2 outs.
On deck, Alphonse Ovanikovis. Down low, ball 1. 2. Now 2 balls, 1 strike.
It's close.
Yeah, looks
3
like
balls, 1 strike.
Dutchy's just sitting out there. And Beninoka picks up a walk for 2 outs.
First base on the walk with 2 down. Up
And-
to bat now, Alphonse Ovenkovis.
Alphonse Ovanikovis, the right fielder for AU, comes to the batter's box. Ovanikovis goes deep. Tikirika Cooper Nicola goes back, comes in a couple of
There you
steps
go.
and takes it comfortably in centre field. So
Third out unit.
first donut of the game in the 4th innings by United. So
Through on a clean scoreboard that time.
Greeny does a good job there, retiring the Auckland United side without extending their lead. So again, up to you, Roosters. You want to get back in this ball game, you need to get a run or 2 in this innings to give yourselves a chance.
Is it a coincidence that the England looks like Simon McMillan?
No comment.
And a little update from Diamond 2. PK with loaded bases. A pass ball, and must be a comedy of errors. 3 runs scored on that one play. So PK leading the ball game, 3 runs to 2.
That's a coach killer.
And we're top of the 3. Our hostess with the mostess, Tracy Torpio, just came and let us know. So if you viewers in Wellington and Christchurch, welcome. Hope you're following your team. Keep locked into Ballpark Broadcasting over the next few hours tonight and into tomorrow. You'll see some good softball.
Top 3, and the score is 3-2 in favour of Aniki Kilburnie.
That'll be good news for the host club, Auckland United. So they're needing, if not willing, PK to beat Papanui over on Diamond 2 to give them a chance of staying alive for the 1v2 game straight after this up against Mount Albert Ramblers. Leading off for Roosters, the top half of the 5th inning. Second baseman Levi Wilson on deck. Centre fielder Tikirika Cooper Nicola.
Outside for 1.
Oh,
Full strike, 1-1.
Who pitches the next game if AU win? If they play Ramblers, who will they pitch?
that's a good question. Who will pitch
Oh,
the next
the ground announcer's just moved out of his lane. He's starting to ask us who's going to pitch the next game. He's just, stick to your music and balls and strikes, Ferg. But you'd have to think that if everything does fall United's way, I'd say Tommy Anoka will go the 1v2 game. I don't think they can expect Bailey to go again, and also knowing that there's a big day tomorrow, they don't want to blow his arm out tonight. So I think they're just sharing the load. They have been all weekend. That's been a game about. Still a lot of water to flow under the bridge in both games to see how this all falls for the feature game at 6 o'clock tonight. And perfect start for
Great.
Roosters. Their 9-hitter, a very speedy Levi Wilson, picks up a walk, and Bailey will be kicking himself there. He needed to challenge the young man to make him hit his way on. But with him on first base with great speed, into the batter's box comes Tikirika Kupa Nicola with fantastic speed. And on deck, Curtis Tompkins. And then followed by him, Hohepa Monk. So a good opportunity here, but the main thing they need to do is get the ball in play and create some havoc.
Be a hit and run play here, I think. Ooh, big lead too.
Strike one.
Andy McMillan throwing the signals down at first base, obviously with the player coach Tompkins in the on-deck circle. And a big fly ball, Caleb Rona going back into deep shortstop, takes that. So TK, you need to get the ball down on the ground there, so it's an easy out. He'll be disappointed with that. Then comes Curtis Tompkins. The on-deck batter is the designated player for Roosters, Hohepa Monk. Fletcher with a little bit of a bobble and gets it caught up in the umpire's feet. Levi Wilson stays where he is.
He thought about it.
And Tompkins off his foot over to third base. Dead ball. Don't know if Curtis is foxing there. He's throwing the limp on, and it all seems to be okay. But I think he knew that there was a double play in the making.
Oh, they had him dead to rights,
Yeah,
big time.
yeah. I think he might have sold that one because he's not limping a heck of a lot back to the batter's box here.
Bit of gamesmanship. There's a lot of grass out there.
Tompkins goes deep to left field.
Unlug.
Now it's interesting again because Beninoka's come back into the ball game defensively out in left field, but we can't see Tommy Anoka warming up. So I don't know what's happening there, whether he's just resting up just in case. But it's interesting, the United management really keeping us on our toes up here in the broadcasting position. But just for you people at home, Ben Anoka is now back in left field. Oh, he's in left field for Tommy Anoka, and Campbell Anoka stays in centre.
Oh, he's pretty unlucky with that one, I thought. That was pretty good.
2-2.
Yep, that's some big kahunas there from Curtis, leaving that on the outside. We've seen that call today, and with 2 strikes.
Yep, we've seen far further out pitch has been called on that. That is very brave.
So 2-2. Curtis needs to get some back to ball here, preferably out to the outfield. Make something happen for his team. And there he does, down the left field line.
Levi's quick.
Levi Wilson goes round to third. You can see he is quick. He had to be with Beninoka out there with a cannon of an arm. So exactly what the doctor ordered for the Roosters side. Double down the line from Curtis Tompkins.
And who would you want more to come up to bat now?
Yep, here's the guy they need. Here's the guy they want. And here's certainly the guy they need to drive in a couple of runs at a minimum here.
Only one out. Possibilities are endless.
So Bailey needs to just hone in here and focus on his locations. He's made a mistake once in the ball game to Hohepa Monk, and he quickly got rid of that ball out into the caretaker's shed. It was only a solo home run. This time he's got 2 guys on, so if he makes that mistake again, it's going to cost him 3. So he needs to knuckle down Bailey here. Just pitch some good size. He hasn't got an open base at first base, so he doesn't have to throw it down the middle and challenge him to strike him out. But he's just got to try and get a pitch that Hohepa doesn't want to hit and get him swinging at that one.
Having a half-pie shot to the outfield, man, you've got a good shot of possibly, well, definitely one, possibly two, if Curtis has got his wheels on.
Ball one.
Yeah, working on the inside there, just trying to keep it on the hands. Get it well away from the barrel of the bat. I think your helicopter's arrived, Matt. They're waving to you. They just don't want to land. You got to let them down, mate.
That's a police helicopter,
That's
I
it.
think.
Hohepa Monk
That
goes
could
big.
be gone.
It's going deep. Beninoka going back on the field. It's an off the
absolute
glove. Off the glove, off the top of the fence and gets out. So Nick Minute. Hohepa Monk goes boom.
Was that out of here? You betcha.
Twice in one game. Beninoka got back. He did a nice job. Got back, got the glove to the top of the fence.
I thought he had it. I thought
Had
he
it.
had it dead to rights.
How did I think the glove just hit the top of the fence and it got out? So all of a sudden we're back
Here
to
we
one
are.
run ball game, 6-5. Hohepa Monk doing the job for the team. 4 RBIs in the ball game so far.
What a
6-5.
shot. What a shot. What a moment.
That's what we're talking about. Hopefully the helicopter got something on camera with that too. In comes Andrew Van Striprian, Dutchie, the catcher for Roosters. 2 outs. Oh, sorry, 1 out still.
Yeah, 1 out. 1 out.
Marty Cannon's on deck. So Dutchie, can he get something started or restarted again, reload again for his team? Ground ball to Caleb Bronner.
Nice play.
Over to Ruben Torpia for out number 2.
Van Striprian for the second out.
Nice and safe at shortstop, Caleb. Very reliable. I was going to say young player, but he's been around for long enough that he's a senior player of any team he plays in. Still no action down in the bullpen for AU. Tommy Inoka not out warming up.
Marty's stare down. Here we go.
Ball one. Ball two. Ball three.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Moore won't strike one. 3-1.
There you go.
Yeah, Marty Cannon's nice walk.
Martin Cannons. Martin's first on the walk. 2 down. That brings up Kenny McCarthy.
Hemi McCarthy comes to the plate for Roosters. So 8 hits apiece, so it's been a good hitters game this one, Matt.
Oh, yeah. I'm stoked that the Roosters got that 1 out there. They've really made a game of this, and
Yeah, it was fizzing out a little bit, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
one swing of the bat from Hohepa Monk, and we're back to a close one. And another swing of the bat here, they could take the lead.
Marty Cannon's got some wheels. I mean, he has been known to leave early on occasion, obviously. But 10 years ago, he didn't have to leave early. But obviously these days, he's carrying a bit more freight around.
As we are, mate.
Ooh.
Nice change of pace there from Bailey Whiting. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It looks like Isaiah Tangaroa is up in the bullpen for Auckland United. So Chubb Tangaroa is one of his many pitching sons and daughters. They all throw.
Good leave.
2-2.
We read that one well.
And McCarthy gets caught looking at the drop ball well over the centre of the plate just
Yeah,
about,
that's
and
a
he
sitter.
needed to be swinging at that one. So Pelehuani ends the inning, but not before Roosters score 3 runs on a couple of hits. 1 runner left on base, so moving to the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Is there a change going on here?
Looks like a change going on.
Is that Joseph Hall coming in for catcher for Andrew Van Striplian perhaps?
Possibly. We'll see what happens. He may just be taking the bullpen, but it looks like he has made a change. But Hemi McCarthy stayed in. He's been in the ball game.
Maybe.
Yeah, Hemi stayed in left field. For Andy McMillan. So Coach Curtis Tompkins makes a few changes here and there. Looks like Joseph is going to come into the ball game for Andrew Van Striplian behind the plate. Still no Eru Drage. Interesting. Especially third time through. Third look at Sean Greeny today. And back into a 1-run ball game. I thought they might have gone to a lefty and just mixed it up a little bit. Just a reminder, all these games at this tournament, hour 45 or 7 innings, whichever comes first. So probably around 20 minutes left in this one, so we might get through 6 full innings. But it's time for Auckland United to get their offence back on track. They say a couple of innings without scoring a run last time through for Sean Greeny. A tough ask. Tominaoka leading off on deck. Ruben Topia.
Yep.
Tominaoka fouls off for strike 2.
Great shot. Will he get there? Yes.
Yeah, Tominaoka laces one to centre field. Taken nicely by Tikirika. 1 out. In comes Ruben Topia.
Breaks the play, Ruben Topia.
On deck the catcher, Isaac Fletcher.
Yeah, good pitch. Good start.
He's got himself a nice little rhythm, hasn't he, Greeny? Last couple of innings, just getting the sides right, getting the pace right, a little bit of off-pace stuff, keeping the AU guys off balance. Oh, nice.
Good effort.
Yeah. Not afraid to throw himself around, Levi Wilson. Just comes off the edge of the glove. So look at that hit to right field for Ruben Topia. It was a hard hit ball, extraordinary effort to try and get that and knock it down. Ben Swarbrick comes in to run for Topia at first base. With the 1 out. Up to the plate steps the catcher, Isaac Fletcher.
Ball one.
And Fletcher beats the shift. They're playing on the pull, and Swarbrick goes round to third base. Stands up there. It's a nice piece of hitting by Isaac Fletcher. They're playing the shift, playing on the pull. The shortstop was playing just about on second base. Gets the ball on the outside and drives the ball to centre left field. Cooper Nicola can't get the ball in to get the speedy Swarbrick going to third. Isaac Fletcher stops at first base. Obviously with that injury he's been talking about, that's hampering his speed at the moment, he'll stay there. But United just keeping on coming.
Great position to be in with one out.
Looks like they might be bringing a runner in for Fletcher at first. Seems they've used the designated runner already. Yep. Looks like Simon McMillan will come in and run at first base for him. So a couple of speedy runners at the corners. Again, we'll see how Coach Anoka, Duncan Anoka that is, over at third base attacks this, whether he gets Simon McMillan across or in motion. The helicopter's just sitting there for a while, isn't it?
Oh, well, I'm sure someone's posted about it on a community page by now.
Oh, must check that out.
Yeah, some Karen's probably had a good go about it. He's all
And
over
Caleb Rona flies up, first pitch. He'll be disappointed with that. Levo Wilson takes it at second base. So act a little bit of discipline there, Caleb. I think he can good enough to get deeper in the count, find a pitch he really wants to drive. Then comes Toby Bourgeois, the third baseman. 2 outs. Runner on the corners. Runners on the corners.
Trying to frame that up. Trying to frame that up big time. No luck. Ooh.
Good leave there by Toby Bourgeois. 2 balls. Now he can really let loose on a pitch he's looking for. Closer to the heart of the plate. Try and bust this open and get it, extend their lead from 1 run. Oh, there it was there. Nice swing.
That's got a rope under it.
Two balls, 1 strike. Toby Bourgeois.
Oh, he's given it.
Full strike, 2-2.
Clips it on the inside, 2-2.
Good of Chopper to drop this bottle of water off to me.
Rehydrate.
Yeah, well, you know. There's a few adages I could say about it, but leave that for another podcast. But
Fell back. Count range, 2-2.
The way you're getting through them, you could probably do with bringing the waters around a little bit more regularly.
oh, well, yeah, you know. Exactly. Take it out of my pay.
2-2 on Bourgeois. And gets him on the inside corner. Clips that, nice pitch. Got himself out of the inning. So doing the last couple of innings.
Not an easy posit to get out of there. He's done really well.
Isn't sport great where the momentum can shift so quickly? You know, that half an innings ago or an inning ago, they were cruising, United, and Roosters were on the back foot, struggling a little bit. All of a sudden, 1 swing of the bat, they get 3 runs, only 1 run behind. Time's running down. Roosters can score a couple of runs here and get a lead, and 3 outs, and this game could be over, or vice versa.
Yep.
They don't score a run here, and the game they could run out of time.
Looks like there's a change going on here.
Yeah, Kiwi Cannons is still looking like swinging first up, but maybe could be a change for Kennedy or Wilson. We'll see how that goes, how that plays out.
They've come a long way since they entered into the Premier Division, Roosters. I played a couple of years with them when they first entered Premier and things like that, and it was pretty hard going when you're new to that kind of forum,
level, yeah.
Yeah, and they've come so far.
Yeah, I think there's, a couple of guys, Neil, definitely one with Curtis that's really driven that. I know, Danny early on got them rolling, and it's been great. It's been great for North Harbour softball, but it's also been great for softball up in this area, especially with North Harbour losing Northcote to the Premier grade, which hopefully they can get back there in the reserve grade again. So an association like North Harbour needs at least 2 Premier teams competing at that higher level to give the younger players something to aspire to.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of I guess butting heads with Danny over the years. Probably the same for Fergus, because he was
there when I was there.
he was my harbour coach year in year out. Oh, he's a good bugger. Absolutely love him. Oh,
Strike 2.
called that off.
Oh no, it's called on the swing. Called that on the attempted bunt. So Marty's
You're not going to win that one.
Yeah, he's made the call. You can't change that. Doesn't matter how much you argue. So
Not going to win that argument, especially if you've got Porteous as a base umpire as well.
And there's
I'm a bit disappointed. There's normally more theatrics with Porty out there.
well, give him time. The game's not over yet.
I've had some absolute screamers with him. More often than not, me getting tagged out and him just dancing on one foot in the middle of the diamond and just.
Ball 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Bailey.
Oh, he's
Cannons wasn't happy about that second call.
No.
But that's the hard thing about it, man. You got to put it behind you. You can't blame him for the last one. You missed it. Fair enough. He put you in a bit of a tougher at bat, but it looked like he was carrying some baggage from the pitch before into that last
100%. He was mentally defeated by himself, essentially. You can't let outside influences affect you when you're in that box. You're the only one in there. It's your job.
Ryan Kennedy comes into the batter's box now. It looks like the change Roosters have made is Jamison Graham's going to hit next for Levi Wilson.
Strike 1.
He's not happy. Here we go again. He's got to battle himself back in here. He's got to get himself back in the game.
Yep.
He can't let that upset him.
Yep, exactly.
He's still got to put 2 more strikes on you. It's not the end of the world.
That's right. That's why we're not cricket. We get 3 shots at it. A slow roller, Calabrona. Over to Ruben Torpio, nice play. Read well off the bat by Caleb. He come charging in on that slow roller. Gave himself some more time on the throw and threw Kennedy up by a step and a half quite comfortably. In comes Jamison Graham. As I said, hitting for Levi Wilson with 2 outs. And on deck, the lead-off centre fielder, Tikirika Kupanikola.
Great name, Jameson. Wonder if his parents.
Like a whiskey?
Yeah.
I know, but, how's your day going, Line Red?
Red-blooded, blood brother.
All 2.
Actually went to school with a kid. His name was Chev. His middle name was Rowe, and his last name was Let. Yep. Legend. Chevrolet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the swing, I think.
This could be it.
Yep, I'm feeling we're this is the top of the order anyway. So if there's only 5 minutes left, we stop the game anyway. So potentially the last pitch of the ball game.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Matakatia over
And
to
that's it.
Ruben Torpia.
Katia over to first base.
And that, as they say, is the ball game.
Are they going? No, they're going back out. They're
Are
going
they?
back out. We must have started a little bit late. Umpires are talking. Well, Levi's gone back out. And, the umpires are saying we're carrying on.
What? All right, here we go.
But in saying that, it is we are just going to the bottom of the innings, so it is ball game. They have
Yep.
confirmed within 5 minutes they won't start new innings, and United would have gone through. They wouldn't have got through the bottom half of the innings to complete it anyway. So,
I was fearful that the Roosters may call me in to have a pinch hit or something, but it didn't happen.
I think the crowd were fearful as well, Matt, and all the people at home were probably petrified.
Yeah.
But congratulations, United. Good win. About 18 or 19 hits in the ball game in total for both teams. And they've given themselves a chance. We'll try and get an update over from Diamond 2. Bottom of the 4th, 5-3 Papanui. So they've come back from 3-2 down. So that seems to be a good, exciting game. So at this stage, the way it's going, Papanui will go through to the 1v2, but United have done their job. That's all they can do. They can't control the uncontrollables. They've won this ball game, and they'll sit and wait if PK turn around and stage a comeback on Diamond 2. That should put United into the 1v2 game with Ramblers. That will be a bit of a delay for the 6 o'clock start because they do need the game on Diamond 2 to complete. So
wrap up, yeah.
we'd probably be thinking maybe about 20 past, 6:30 at this stage. So go grab some tea, put the jug on, pop the toast down, and come back and catch us all here at Ballpark Broadcasting for the next ball game. Thanks, Matty. It's been great.
No, it's been
Thank you,
absolute-
buddy.
Yeah, it's
The
been a pleasure.
cobwebs are out, the rust is out, and we're back to finish off the sizzling summer of softball. I'm Ricky Early. Thanks a lot, and we'll hear from you soon.